Not the little boy. Sir. What's today? Thursday?
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Did you want to go to the field trip for? With the principal?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Let's go. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Love. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the...
And he will go all the way. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
Tummy ache.
He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Ooh.
They'll break the huddle.
Look at that.
2nd and 5. Again, it's Benson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A gain of 16 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Sneezing. Sneezing.
Off play action. He'll shoot up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Shoot.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
They face second down and 7. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now give up the middle. It's Benson. And he will score. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Vikings. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7.
You should left your phone up there.
Both
It was on
teams
the phone
ready
with
to
my
go
mom.
once more.
Or on
As the
FaceTime.
kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Grant Delpit up to make the play. Here's second and 9.
Where do you get that from?
Let's go. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing.
Y'all be careful.
Inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone
want another
separate.
throw.
Work with your quarterback. Go into scramble second reaction.
Everyone on the front.
Let's also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. Second and a yard. On the ground, it's Benson. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
Stop. You want me here?
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
So they picking a U-Haul up at 9?
Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
How's he getting all his stuff from Bowman? And so he can just pack it all up in the front.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Returnable from the 17. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he is going to go down.
Y'all should be full.
Sack him to end the 1st quarter.
Stop throwing that.
1 quarter in the books. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard.
You better stop.
And we're back to South Florida after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 20-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And the Dolphins are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Back to throw is Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They send the tight end in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That is caught by the tight end, Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Dolphins. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is in the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Y'all tell Mommy bless you.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Emery.
For the most part, he's been very
Wanna get down?
with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Thank you. Wanna get down? You're welcome.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Your brother, Far?
To return, it's Shaheed. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
12 yards to go.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
To throw is Love. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's fielded at about the 18. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. In the middle of the field, it's taken by CeeDee Lamb.
My God.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Minnesota.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Minnesota. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
You mind if I pause for a second?
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Mommy? Mom?
Love. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shaheed in motion. A 2nd down throw for Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here's Jordan Stout now. as he's on to punt for Miami. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down, Vikings.
Cameron.
Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll let one go down the middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Kicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings go up by 7, 28-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
love to throw on 1st and 10. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Shaheed in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Vikings 28, Dolphins 21.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 20.
At their own 29-yard line.
stop it.
Mommy.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Where's the passing?
They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson.
Where's the
And he'll
passing?
manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Can you leave her alone, please? You don't want to be bothered.
Back to throw. That's caught by Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. In this zone,
Emery's cut it off.
find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. On first down, it's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. From the gun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Love. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more. As the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
One, two, three, and 4, 5, yeah, 1, yeah.
On first and 10, here's
Yeah.
Benson.
1,
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2,
Second down and 8. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for second down and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. Here's a third down and 4. They'll look to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Minnesota. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Vikings will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Emery.
Back to throw is Love. Shaheed with the catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's a run up the gut.
Stop it. Be careful.
To get back to the line of scrimmage, but
It's okay, Emery. It was an accident.
for the loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll look underneath here to Benson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. we're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
He'll drop to throw. To the left side, caught by Lamb. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable?
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Vikings. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Dicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Love. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go for it. Love. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Now faking the give. There's that man again. Another catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Minnesota. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 49, Dolphins 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready? Go!
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's what I was about to say.
Throwing is Love. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the 1st down.
That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. love to throw on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Love. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he'll take it on in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Miami. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Your uncle got that 4K camera. Your uncle got a 4K camera.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Slot man in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there,
and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
That about
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
you getting old.
On first down, it's Love. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice